Right, so there's the movie Legend, and I will now tell a few things about it. The movie tells the story about two brothers, twins, Reginald or Reggie, and Ronald or Ronnie. The movie tells the way how they made their crime empire in the East End of London during the 1960s. So we could say basically movie is crime because they are gangsters. The two most famous gangsters of the British history. Also drama because it's with gangsters it usually never ends good. But the first thing where we could put the movie is biographical because these two gangsters they were real and they're, like I said, two most famous gangsters in British history. One actor is acting two main characters, Reggie and Ronnie. That is Tom Hardy. My opinion is that he really made a good job, as usually he does in his late movies, which I watched. He was really like killing it, and here also, because, an example, if you're watching the scene when they are both in the scene, you don't get an idea that it is the same actor. It's like two completely different persons. At least it's for me like that. Also, we could mention Emily Browning, who is acting wife of Reggie. You may know her from the movie Pompeii. She's acting as a, the main character. He's rescuing the one girl. I think she was a princess or something like that. Well, he's rescuing her from the volcano, and that is Emily Browning. So Reggie is like a normal twin. I mean, normal how much he can be, because both of them are like lunatics and they are totally crazy. But Ronald or Ronnie, he's really 100% lunatic. He even doesn't hide that he is not normal. He's all the time just wanting some violence, some gangster life or something. And on the other end, Reggie is like he is controlling everything, and the most important, he is controlling Ronald to be at least normal in important situations. It is like similar. I mean, this is true story, but it is similar if we now remember the movie The Godfather, which is probably the best movies about gangsters. We have the main actor. I mean, the main guy, the leader, is the good father, right? And in the first movie, when he is wounded and he cannot be the leader for some time, then his son, the oldest son, takes that part, and he pretty much blows it. He gets killed and everything. I think I'm not spoiling for you because it's an old movie, so probably everybody watch it. If you didn't watch it, and sorry for this little spoiler, well, it is like the same thing. The good father was controlling everybody, and when he's out, somebody does something stupid. I mean, it is similar in every gangster movie, so obviously it's the same in the real life. Because there is one part where Reggie is in prison, and then Ronnie is like let the dog of the chain or something. Interesting facts about the movie, because it is made on a real story, is that these two brothers, why are they so famous? The main fact that they are so famous is because, of course, they were writing about their newspapers, and especially they had many clubs. In one club, many famous persons were coming to the parties, so not gangsters but famous persons, and twins were in contact with them. For example, Frank Sinatra, Diana Dors, members of Senate, and so on. Also, interesting fact which made them more famous is that Ronald Ronnie, the twin which is totally not normal. He was homosexual, and he was at one period of time he was in a relationship with Lord Boy, I think the name is, or something like that. And that is probably one of the most controversial British politician, because he was bisexual, and he was not hiding that in the time where when the homosexuals were forbidden. So Ronnie had a relationship with him, and that was in newspaper, and everybody saw that. I mean, it was forbidden, and the main editor in the newspapers, I think, got fired, something like that. But still, that is the fact. One of the facts, because they are so famous. One more fact which can tell you how were they actually famous was that Monty Python, so the group which makes comedy from everything and everybody, in that time they made sketch with them. They were calling them Piranha Brothers, like that fish, deadly fish. On the end, like I said, it usually can't end good for the gangsters. They were in prison. Reggie was in prison, and they let him go after many years. He died from the heart attack. I think a couple of months he was on the freedom or something like that. And Ronnie was spending to his death time in hospital for mentally ill people. So you could say that really good in this movie is acting of Tom Hardy, and the story is interesting and everything. Unfortunately, the story is true, so maybe it is interesting for us, maybe like it sounds cool and everything, but if we see it from the other end, then it's like in your town there are two guys who are, and because of them you don't have freedom. You cannot say what you want, you cannot do what you want, because somebody is like watching you, and you need to be quiet if you see them doing something. So I saying this story is good, but on the other hand, it is sad that we have this story in every history, in every country and so on. But still, the movie is good, and by watching it you can actually like see one part of the British history. On IMDb the movie has 7.1 grade, 7.1, and like 44,000 people voted, so it's pretty much until now. I'm absolutely sure it will be a lot more. I would give to it 7, because I think it's a good movie, really it is, you should really watch it. Not higher, because like I said, it is a story on the true, it is a movie based on a true story, but for me to give a higher grade or anything, I don't know, it just needs to have something more, some better message or something. I mean, this movie has a message. Don't be gangster. It's not good. You will die in prison or something like that. You will probably enjoy one part of life, but the rest of life just goes away. For who is movie? I would say you should watch movie. Yeah, I would say you should watch movie. Practically everybody should watch movie, because I think it has interesting story, and it has really good actor and really good acting, and it's really nice to see like one guy is acting two persons which are in the same room, and you have a feeling that it's not the same guy. So you should really watch it. You should not watch it only if you really hate gangsters movies and you hate that kind of stories, that kind of action and things like that. So just in that case, don't watch it, but else you should watch it.